Hey, let's talk about humility and being humble. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of conversations and people say, well, you shouldn't be humble. You know what I'm saying? Because, humility is about making yourself feel lower and you should always feel proud and all that and everything. And yes, that's very, very true. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you what humility did for me, right? Humility allowed me to put myself in spaces where I was next to giants, right? And I was able to learn from them because I wasn't sitting there trying to act like I was great as them, right? I give you an example. Like just say you get at basketball, you know what I mean? But today you hanging out with Stephen Curry. You're on the court with Stephen Curry, LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Some NBA All-Stars. You feel me? You got to feel like, man, these dudes are so much greater than me. Let me just chill and let me just learn some techniques from them right now. You know what I'm saying? Now is not the time for me to act like I'm just as good as him. Yeah, Stephen Curry, I can shoot out what you know I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're that much greater that I'm going to sit down. I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to learn. How did you shoot that, man? What did you do? What kind of reps did you do in order to get that shot right there? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I said, I've always put myself around people who were doing so much greater than me, whether I was in the streets, whether I was going to school, whether I worked in the corporate world, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang around people that was doing so much bigger shit than me that when I got into the room, I just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, these motherfuckers are giants right here, man. The shit I'm doing is like an ant to an elephant, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be great, but today is not the time for me to pop it and act like, oh, I'm just as great as you, whatever. No, I'm about to sit down here. I'm about to shut the fuck up. I'm about to take some notes, and I'm about to humble myself, though. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the streets, some of the dudes I was hanging out with, they was monsters, man. Some of the shit that they was doing, some of the ways that they had, you know what I mean? I looked up and I idolized to them, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, man, I'm not on their level. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem, you know what I mean? A lot of people, you get around them and they want to act like they on your level, though. You know what I'm saying? They want to, they want to get in the room with the motherfuckers that got the most money and they want to act like they getting just as much money as them. No, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the room and I've been comfortable being the brokest motherfucker in the room and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, man, I might be getting some money, but the money these motherfuckers is getting, man, today ain't the day for me to pop it, man. Today is the day for me to shut the fuck up and humble myself and learn some things from these people. You know what I'm saying? And I talk to a lot of people, man, and it seems like, you could be talking to a person, you'll be a straight expert on something, like something, I've done this for 5, 10, 15 years, and a motherfucker just started, they'll be sitting up there trying to pop it with you, like, yeah, I've done this. Now's the time to humble yourself. You get what I'm saying? Now's the time to humble yourself. When I went to film school, I got a partner named Justin Jones, man. Go look him up, man. He the coldest cinematographer out there. You know what I'm saying? He just shot a Coi Leray video, right? You know what I mean? But when I was hanging with this dude, man, you know what I'm saying? I looked at him as like a film god. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him like, yeah, man, the shit that you doing, you're so talented. You're so great at this, man. Let me take a back seat. Let me humble myself, man. Let me sit here and watch your technique. I didn't try to go in there and be like, man, I could be just as good as him. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. A lot of you don't feel comfortable hanging around people who are 10 times greater than you, 20 times greater than you. You don't feel comfortable being the brokest in the room. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel comfortable being around people who've accomplished way more than you. And when you do, you got to feel like you got to try to pop it like them. Like, I didn't did this. I didn't did this. You ever hung around somebody, you know what I mean? And they got to try to tell you what they've done and all that. You know what I'm saying? You looking at them like, man, like, this ain't the time for all that, man. You should be learning something right now. Not trying to tell me your resume. You know what I'm saying? So that's what humility does for me. Humility has allowed me to get a lot of game because I put myself around people who were so big and I felt like a damn ant and they was an elephant. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Be humble, man, when you're around people that are doing much greater than you. And that way you can learn something. You feel me?